I am Dr. Arundeep M, Assistant Professor, Department of Dravyaguna Vijnana, Yenepoya Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital. Today, I will be talking about the drugs mentioned under Trikatu. You know that we can able to find out such terminologies in Ayurveda, Trifala, Trikatu, Tridosha or Dashamula, all these standard terminologies. These are the essential tool to understand the Ayurveda as well as to classify the different Ayurvedic literatures as well as the drugs, and it also helping to integrate the Ayurvedic system into other health systems. So when we talk about these Brihatrayas, there are three important classical literature, that is Charaka Samhita, Sushruta Samhita as well as Ashtanga Hridaya. So I am taking here the Sushruta Samhita. If you refer the Sushruta Samhita, Dravyaguna Adhyaya, you will get the reference of these Trikatu. So here 3 means that refers to 3 drugs, Katu means that is the taste of the drug. So you can see here the sloka or the quotation from Sutrasthana of Sushruta Samhita, Dravyaguna Adhyaya. Pippali, Maricha, Shringaveraniti, Trikatukam. So it gives the initial idea about the Trikatu. It is a combination of 3 drugs such as Pippali, Maricha as well as Shringavera. So later the second as well as third line, it gives the detailed idea. See where it is indicated, how it should be used, where and all it can be used, what and all the diseases can be incorporated here. But I will not discuss much about this aspect because we need a supervision. The person, those who are treating, or the Vaidya, those who are treating, you should have very good idea about the Vyadhi, etc. Then only it can be prescribed, or the indication part I will not be discussing much. So we will see the 3 drugs. So as I told earlier, there are 3 drugs such as Pippali, Maricha as well as Shunti. Shunti is nothing but that is the dried form of ginger. So this Pippali, it is commonly known as long pepper, or botanically, the taxonomically if you are classing, or the botanical identity of this Pippali is Piper longum. Maricha, it is also known as black pepper, and botanically it is identified as Piper nigrum. And Shunti, that is dried form of ginger, and it is wet form, it is known as in Ayurveda it is Ardraga, in dry form it is known as Shunti. Botanically it is identified Zingiber officinalis. So I told you about the Sanskrit terminology as well as botanical identity. If you talk about the families of Pippali, Maricha, it is Piperaceae family members, and Shunti or Ardraga, it is belongs to Zingiberaceae family. We will see further. So in general, if you are talking Katu rasa, it is nothing but pungent or acrid. So exactly it fits this smoke from a fire. So it gives the idea about the fire. But here the fire, it is not simply a fire. You know that here in Ayurveda, the Agni is nothing but it is balanced state. It is considered Saumya Agneyam. See the life, it is the balance of Saumya Agneyam. Saumya Agneyam Jagati. So here the Agni, it plays an important role for maintenance of our health. So you know that our body is having the ability to digest and absorb the food using digestive enzyme. That is the term we can call it as Agni. Okay. And moreover that regularly also, or day to day life also, we are using all these 3 drugs in our Indian food Indian food system. So maybe because of, in general if you are speaking, maybe because of the particular taste, sometimes it gives a particular flavor, sometimes it acts as a cool, or sometimes it acts as a it is a little hot in potency. So it is a balance of Saumya Guna as well as Agneya Guna. So we will discuss about Pippali first. It is already I mentioned about the botanical identity, that is Piper longum, belongs to the Piperaceae family. So we are utilizing the fruit of this Pippali, that too in the dried form. You can see the images here. So there are more than 320 classical formulations are mentioned in Ayurveda as well as contemporary science. It is a most extensively used medicinal plants in Ayurveda. So coming to the identification features, how we can able to identify this Pippali or Piper longum. Morphologically, if you see, it is a climber which forms winding stem that are up to several meters long. See, the stem is elongated as well as it is a climber. And if you see the plant itself, you can able to make out it is little shiny in nature. The bhavarna, the shiny nature you can able to find out here. And we will talk about more about the leaf. So if you see the leaf shape, it is somewhat ovate and approximately reniform shape. It is not completely reniform, approximately it is reniform shape. And if you see the base, it is cordate with a broad rounded lobe at the base and have a long petiole. That is also another identification feature. When you see the leaf, it is shiny in nature as well as it is ovate and approximately reniform shape or cordate base, and there you can able to find out a elongated petiole, and margins are entire and apex it is acute. So these are all the important characters. If you see the venation also, you can able to find out it follows reticulate venation converging type, and you can able to find out there is a elevated structure, isn't it? In the leaf there is a bullety shape or elevated structure. So you need to remember the shininess here, very important. And coming to the fruit, the useful part, fruit it is very small, the measurement it is 2 to 3 centimeter long. Okay, it is tiny and round in shape. Okay, it contains a stony pit. It belongs to the drupe type of fruit. Okay, drupe type of fleshy fruit. Coming to the classical explanation, I am taking the reference of Bhapragasa Nigandu here. If you see the Bhapragasa Nigandu, Haritakyadi Varga, here you will get the idea about the Rasa Panchaga, the detailed description of the Pippali. Anushna Katuga Snigdha Vata Sleshma Hari Lekhu. This is the idea which is given by Bhapragasa in Bhapragasa Nigandu Haritakyadi Varga. So Anushna, it is if you see the energetic principle or the potency of the Dravya, that is Anushna. It is neither cold nor hot. It is having the Agneya Bhava as well as Saumya Bhava. And coming to the taste of the Pippali, if you see the taste, it is Katu. All the 3 drugs we have Katu Rasa, that is acrid or pungent Rasa. Coming to the quality of the Pippali, that is Guna. It is having Snigdha Bhava, unctuous in nature. So morphologically also, if you are seeing the shininess as well as if you are observing the fruit or the ripened fruit, there is a Snigdha or unctuous appearance you can able to find out. Okay. So when it is in contact with your digestive fire or post digestive effect, if you see it's Vipaka, it is known as Vipaka, it is something sweet in nature. So we have seen the Virya, Rasa, Guna, Vipaka, and last line you can able to find out Vata Sleshma Hari Lakhu. This is little complex terminology. There is a see, when you see, I'll be correlating against Saumya as well as Agneya Bhava. See, when there is a Agneya Bhava, it is increased in our body, it will shows some dry nature. See, some lakshanas will be there. And when Saumya Bhava is increased, the nourishing type of appearance or lakshanas can be observed. So it is these Pippali, it is going to balance both. See, that's why Vata Sleshma Hari, it is going to balance the dry features as well as the nourished features. So it is a little complex terminology. We will not discuss much about that, but here you can able to understand this is the way of narration it is mentioned in classical literatures. So this is the next drug, that is Maricha, black pepper, or botanically it is identified as Piper nigrum, belongs to the same family, Piperaceae family. Pippali also belongs to the Piperaceae family only. See, if you see this dry sample, very easily you can able to identify. Regularly you might be using in your kitchen or somewhere, isn't it? It is black in color and it's globose or bowl shaped, and you can able to find out a shrunken appearance in the surface if you are observing the sample. So, this is also in the dry form we are utilizing for various formulations. So, this is the wet plant you might have seen. So, how we can able to identify this Maricha? Again we can see the leaf. Again the Pippali is also simple leaf only. Here also the Maricha is also simple leaf, and it is a climber. Here there is a speciality in this. See, it requires a support of tree or something else. Okay, it is a stout climber that can grow to the height of 4 to 9 meter with the support of other trees. But Pippali is not like that. It will maybe creeping sometime. If you are getting if Pippali is getting some support, it will take the support like that. Again, if you see the leaf here also, you can able to find out a shininess, but it is not shiny as that of Pippali, but here it is a leathery appearance. It is glabrous as well as it is leathery. And if you see the margins, again it is entire margin. The shape of the leaf is elliptical. If you see the measurement, it is up to 15 centimeter long as well as up to 9 centimeter wide in nature. As well as the venation, if you see, it is falling under convergent as well as reticulate type of venation. Again, you have to remember the shininess of Pippali as well as shininess of the Maricha here. Got the idea? Yes. Next, we will see the flower, inflorescence. Inflorescence, it is a bisexual flower. And if you see in the image, it is hanging downwards. The inflorescence is hanging, pendulous, hanging downwards, pendulous spike. We can call it as a catkin. It is a racemose type of inflorescence, as well as it is a bisexual hermaphrodite. But often the female bears 2 anthers and a male pistillode as well as white. Okay, that is the color, and usually 20 to 30 you can able to find out hanging type of spikes or pendulous spikes, or you can call it as a catkin type of inflorescence. Coming to the fruit, again this is falling under the drupe type of fruit. The measurement is around 80 mm in diameter. This is about the fruit. So, the shape of the fruit, it is a ball shaped, and measurement is again 88 mm in diameter. And you know that when it is completely dry, it is blackish, as well as you can able to find out a wrinkle on surfaces. Pippali, if it is completely dried, again you can able to find out hard surfaces. When it is ripened, it attain red color. Here also red as well as black. In Pippali also red as well as black you can able to find out. Coming to the classical reference, see Bhaprakash Nigandu in Haritakyadi Varga, same Varga you can able to find out the reference of Maricha, Piper nigrum. See here the reference goes like this: Maricham Velajam Krishnamoshanam Dharmapadanam Maricham Katugam Tishnam Deepanam Kafa Vatachit. If you see the Maricha, the rasa, again repetition, Katurasa only, and if you see the Virya, it is Ushna. See, Maricha is having more penetrating, Tishna Guna or piercing qualities are more in Maricha. If you see the Virya, again it is Ushna Virya, and the Guna, if you see the Guna, Tishna Guna is very important here, and it is Laghu. Laghu as well as Tishna. Laghu in the sense it is light as well as piercing quality. And post-digestive effect, if you see the Vipaka, it is Katu in nature. And you can see the Kapha Vata Jit, that was the Doshagna, or it is the Dosha predominance. If you see, it is going to balance as well as Kapha as well as Vata. Again, if you see Saumya Agni principle, it is going to balance the Saumya Guna in your body as well as it is going to balance the Agneya Guna. Okay, again if you are reading further, you will get more reference like indication, etc. Coming to the next drug, that is the Shunti, the drier form of ginger. Okay, it is botanically it is identified as Zingiber officinalis, family Zingiberaceae family. Previous one belongs to the Piperaceae family. So this is the plant you can see here. We are utilizing the rhizome both in the wet form as well as dry form. So we will get both reference in literatures, Bhaprakash or whatever Nikandus. If you are referring, you will get the reference of the Ardraga as well as Shunti in detail. Coming to the identification feature, so it is a perennial herb. Yearly you can able to find out. It's a perennial herb, and we are utilizing the rhizome. So the rhizome or the tuberous rhizome with erect leafy stem. See the leaf, it appears like sessile, but it is not sessile, subsessile. Okay, and leaf it is narrow and it is arranged in different layers. Okay, it is subsessile and leaf appears like sheath like appearance also you can see. And if you see the shape of the leaf, it is lanceolate and linear elongated one. Okay, around 1 to 2 centimeter wide that width it is, and it is shiny, glabrous in nature. And if you see the venation, it follows the parallel venation. It follows the parallel venation. Coming to the flower, very attractive feature. It is greenish in nature, but if you see the entire flower inflorescence, there is a purple color, there is a yellow color, there is a green color combination. Okay, with a small dark purple or purplish black lip, radical spike. It is also racemose type of inflorescence. Okay, the peduncles around 15 to 30 centimeter long. Stamens are dark purple in color. Sometimes you can able to find out purplish. Okay, as long as the lip, rather shorter than the corolla. Shorter than the corolla. That is about the flower. See, rhizome again, it is an underground stem. Isn't it? Underground stem modification, and you can able to find out a specific aroma, citrusy or spicy aroma with brown outer layer with yellow in center. Coming to the classical reference, Bhaprakash Nigandu, same varga, Haritakyadi varga, it Shunti Ruchyama Shunti Ruchyamavathagni Pachani Katuka Laghu Snigdoshna Madhura Pako Kafavata Vibandanud. This is the explanation which is given for the Shunti. Okay, same Ardraga also there is a beautiful reference which is mentioned in Haritakyadi Varga. Here the rasa again repetition, it is a acrid or katurasa, it is Ushnavirya, completely Ushnavirya, and if you see the guna, there is a combination of Snigdha as well as Laghu. It is Snigdha as well as Laghu, and it is Madhura Vipaka, the post digestive effect, it is Madhura. So this is the approach of 3 drugs in our classics.